Hello. Sorry, first of all, that we didn't get video out last week. As will become apparent, I forgot that we had something planned, and we were in fact going away for a little while. So, sadly, that has impacted the final week of progress on the old Blood Ravens and others for our previous month's challenge. But I'll show you what we got up to, what we achieved, and give you a little intro into what we're going to be doing for this upcoming month as voted by you. We're also going to try something a little bit different with that. Speaking of different, you'll see that we are yet again trying a slightly different camera angle. I kind of think this might be it for now. I prefer the way that I can see what I'm doing on the camera over here, as well as have a bit of space to do this. Again, I'm recording all this on my phone. I've been doing a bit of trial and error, and this I think is going to be the one that works for now. But I've also been recording some tutorials, so you'll see some camera changes, mix-ups, etc. when it comes to them. So what did we achieve in the sort of towards the end of last month? Quickly, let's go through a very quick recap of what we were doing. So Blood Ravens were the focus for last month. It was, of course, March for Macragge, and then we kind of decided that the last week we'd try and get some Ultramarines done. As per usual on the channel, the initial goal is to try and get things up to at least a tabletop standard. So first up, we've got I think these are called the Victrix Honor Guard. So we've got two of these guys, which look alright. They look alright. We spent a bit more time focusing on Big Manius. So he's looking pretty cool. Again, these are pretty much done to tabletop standards. So we got the base colors down. You can see they're shiny, which is basically we got the gloss varnish down, and there are, I don't know how well this is going to pick up. Sorry, Lucy's in the background. There you go. You can see we started doing some edge highlighting on Manius, but we didn't actually get around to finishing it in the time allotted, so we'll just have to find some time to do that. But very happy with those. They're obviously not finished, but they are, to coin a phrase that I saw on another channel, and I can't remember what the channel was, they are finished enough for now. In addition, we have been working on a couple of tutorials. One you will have already seen, so I'll show you how he's looking. This is, of course, our chapter master for the Blood Ravens. So you can see he's also looking shiny. He is essentially been oil washed. We started working a little bit on the sort of the patterning on his shoulders as best we could, but he just needs some highlighting done. Again, I'd say quite happy with him for, you know, if you were to just use him as a tabletop standard, but because he's being put together as a tutorial, we're going to be taking him to, you know, the to completion, so to speak. Okay, so from the other Blood Raven stuff that we were working on, here we go. This guy. So there was 3 of these guys, and we started working on not this guy. We actually got most of the way through painting these guys. So as per usual, I started at a certain level and then was like, yes, let's make things harder for us. So this guy has had all of his armor highlighted. I don't know how well that's showing up. You can see he's got his highlighting on his shoulders. You can see all the edge highlighting on his armor trim. So yeah, again, apologies if you can hear the little one in the background. It is the weekend when I'm recording this, and she is not at nursery, so we're dealing with that. We got our bikes done again. We haven't done edge highlighting on these, which is why they're looking all shiny, not a matte varnish down, but definitely finished to tabletop, so quite happy with these again. Not completed, but completed enough is the phrase I think we'll adopt with these. As I said, the holiday kind of took a bunch of the time out of what we were doing, so we didn't really get around to completely finishing everything. Here's our Indominus captain again. Quite happy with how he's looking. Some elements done, some elements obviously needing more work, but good enough for now. What else is there? We got this chap finished. You'll have seen this guy on the spinny. But yeah, that's kind of the standard that I will eventually have them all taken up to. And you can see this guy on Insta and TikTok if you're following me over there. If not, please do, because why not? So yeah, that's pretty much where we got to with the Blood Ravens, with the Ultramarines, and well, I say with the Ultramarines, with the Ultramarines that you've seen. I did start another tutorial. Yes, there's a couple on the go. That's probably not the best, but it's kind of the way my mind works. It's to take the opportunity where it arises and concentrate on what is interesting. So we got back from holiday. I started working on a tutorial for Ultramarines. So you can see where this chap is up to. He has had some basic edge highlighting. So I've got one more step of highlighting to do on his weapon. I don't know how well that's focusing. Yeah, you can just about see that on there. I have done all the edge highlighting on his helmet, and you can see like his eyes are done as well. The only things really left to do on him are to highlight the metallics, highlight the metallics, highlight the blue, and also like the ropes and like the purity seals need doing as well. But there is a full tutorial for him coming out. And also, whilst I was on holiday, I made myself this little handle, which is one of a pair. I did this with my granddad in his workshop, and I made this one as well. So I did this one, he did the smooth one. He's got a lathe, and yeah, quite happy with how they came out. Very useful painting handles, very comfortable. But yes, so to elaborate, Slaves to Darkness won on the vote for what we're going to do this month. So rather than do kind of exclusively these like week by week updates, I'm going to try and do something a little bit different for the most part. So I have a relatively sizable Slaves to Darkness army. I have the old, I don't know how well this is going to show up, but I'll try. I have the old what's this, the start collecting box. So you get the five horsemen, 10 chaos warriors, and here I'll show you, and that's about as best as I can do because of how close the camera is. So that box is going to be my focus, but rather than just giving you like an update every week, what I'm going to try and do is do something of a challenge and record it in like a start collecting challenge to get it painted within a certain time frame. I haven't decided yet if I want to do it within 12 hours or 24, but essentially the idea will be here is the guys, the guys an hour in, here's the guys another hour in and follow it up that way. So I'll just show you this guy as an example. So here's the Chaos Lord on, I believe it's called a Karkadrak. They are all essentially primed black, and then I have put a base coat of Vallejo silver. I can't remember which silver it was offhand. I'll put that in the full video, but they're all at this stage. So they've been based, primed, obviously assembled, and yeah, we're going to see how doing it in that format goes. If that goes well, then I have another box, which is the limited edition Slaves to Darkness box that came out. It was supposed to be my New Year, New Army for last year, but they got assembled and they got primed, and then they sat on a shelf while I did other things. So part of this monthly thing is to get stuff done. Yeah, I also have one of the smaller models in my collection is Archeon. So yeah, that's the thing that needs doing as well. We'll see if we get around to that. I also have the I don't know if you call them limited edition, special edition, but this character, which was the Warhammer Plus character. So this Chaos Sorcerer and their 4 Gribblies, which kind of represent the 4 Chaos Gods. So we might do a little something special with them once we're done recording these videos. But I've rambled on long enough. Again, sorry for no video last week. We were away. I should have remembered and you know, notified you guys in advance, but life happens, and it was a good break. So we will catch you on an update again soon. Thank you guys for watching. Please do the like, share, subscribe, follow me on all the socials, and we will catch you on another video soon. All right, take it easy. Bye.